Welcome to Albert Park, Melbourne, the home of the Australian Grand Prix. The first time that this beautiful Albert Park venue was used to host the Australian Grand Prix was back in 1996. It really is in a great location, sandwiched as it is between the city and the ocean. It's the perfect place for a Grand Prix because of the sheer enthusiasm of the organisers and the huge crowds we see here year in and year out. I'm told that the crowds are up again this year. Conditions are just about perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good and we expect it to stay like this for the whole race. Lining up on pole is Fernando Alonso, while Juan Pablo Montoya starts alongside him in second. They're followed by Kimi Raikkonen in third. Giancarlo Fisichella completes row 2. Fifth is Michael Schumacher. Sixth is Rubens Barrichello. Button is 7th. Heidfeld will start from 8th.
The grid has been cleared. And the cars embark on their formation lap.
Just remember, you don't have 100% grip yet as the tyres aren't fully warmed up. The tyre blankets can only do so much. To heat the tyres up properly, you need to quickly weave left and right on the circuit, scrubbing the tyre across the track surface to generate more heat. This will put some flexibility into the tyre wall. Heating them up properly will give you optimum grip when you come to pull away from the lights. Remember, the tyre will start cooling whilst you wait for the other drivers to assemble on the grid. Primary concern for this race is to finish safely. Bring the car back in one piece, please. Once you're sat on the grid, your tyre temperatures will drop again. So make sure that you finish this sector with as much heat in the tyres as possible. The current temperatures are a little low at the moment. Final checks show that all systems are nominal, everything's looking good. Good luck and enjoy the race.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race. We are racing! Montoya gets off the grid well, so does Fisichella. The field is tightly packed as they head towards the first corner.
progressing nicely on the field. Indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good.
With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Barrichello fourth. Felipe Massa is fifth. Sixth is Heidfeld. One place down from his grid position, David Coulthard is 7th, and Villeneuve is 8th.
Great time through sector 1, keep it going.
Alonso is on a charge now. His previous lap was a 1:26.68. He's starting to get some space between himself and Montoya. He's been lapping at the lower end of 1:27. The gap is now a tenth off 3 seconds. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Alonso leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Barrichello fourth. Felipe Massa is fifth. Sixth is Heidfeld. David Coulthard is 7th, and Button 8th. That's a gain of 1 place.
0.3 seconds faster through that sector.
Okay, there's been an incident at turn 12. It's Fisichella! Well, that incident was bad enough to warrant his retirement today. Montoya was also involved in that scrape. He seems to have got away with no damage though. Very lucky indeed.
You're currently holding third.
Decent scrap going on for P11. Surely Montero will be heading for the pits in the next couple of laps. Webber may be able to get by him in the pits.
He'll be into the pits first. He'll need a good pit stop this time. They may well short fill him to keep him light. Webber is off to a good start this lap. The gap currently stands at 0.6 seconds. It looks like Webber is putting on the pressure. He was once again quicker through that last sector. The gap has decreased to 0.4 of a second.
We're on lap 6. Alonso leads. Barrichello is second. Massa is third. Heidfeld fourth. Coulthard is in 5th place. Jenson Button in 6th. Michael Schumacher is 7th.
Webber made some time during the final part of that lap. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
Improved by 0.2 seconds through sector 1.
The Williams team are out, ready for one of their cars.
It looks like Webber is putting on the pressure. He was once again quicker through that last sector. The gap is now down to just 1/10 of a second.
Good second sector, your best so far this session.
Montero is picking up some decent speed now. He extends his lead by 0.3 seconds.
Webber is coming into the pits. Webber has completed his stop. We can see the Midland mechanics out in the pit lane now. 8 are as follows. Alonso leads. Barrichello is second. Massa is third. Heidfeld fourth. Coulthard is in fifth place. Jenson Button in sixth. Michael Schumacher is seventh. And Villeneuve is eighth. Montero enters the pit lane. Montero exits the pits.
Montero's managed to keep his opponent behind him. Webber won't be happy he's not looking at him in his rear-view mirrors.
The tyres are accumulating some wear now. Just keep an eye on it.
There's a nice battle shaping up midfield for 10th and 11th places. Albers can't have more than a few laps of fuel on board. He has to come in fairly sharpish. Ralf Schumacher has a shot at overtaking him in the pits.
I think he'll pit first. If so, he's going to need a fast stop. His mechanics may short-fill him to keep his weight down. Albers makes good ground through the final part of the lap. The gap now stands at 0.3 of a second.
We can see the Midland mechanics out in the pit lane now. The mechanics are out in the Toyota pits.
Ralf Schumacher goes faster still. He's managed to reduce the deficit by another 0.2 of a second. Albers is beginning to improve his performance. The gap has now grown to 0.3 of a second.
Up by half a second in the final sector.
A third of the way into this Grand Prix, Alonso leads. Barrichello is second. Massa is third. Heidfeld fourth. Coulthard is in fifth place. Jenson Button in sixth. Michael Schumacher is seventh. And Villeneuve is eighth. Albers comes in for his pit stop. Here comes Ralf Schumacher into the pits. Making a hasty exit from the pit lane is Albers.
Albers is through. Ralf Schumacher's got all the work to do now.
Number one, you're leading. First place. Good final sector. Your best so far this session.
Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Massa is first. Alonso is second. He was in the lead earlier. Third is Heidfeld. That's a gain of 1 place. Coulthard fourth. Button is fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Barrichello is sixth. Michael Schumacher is seventh. And Villeneuve is eighth. final podium spot is reaching a critical point. Heidfeld has to be due for a pit stop soon. There's a chance here for Coulthard to pass him after their stops.
I suspect he'll be in first though, so he'll need a very good in and out lap and something special from his mechanics. It's always possible they may opt to short fill him.
You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through Sector 1.
There's movement down in the BMW pits. The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Heidfeld gained some ground through Sector 1. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second. Heidfeld continues to extend his lead. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second.
You made great time in that final sector.
Heidfeld is in the pit lane. Coulthard enters the pits.
The scheduled pit stop is next lap.
Heidfeld leaves the pit lane.
Heidfeld has done enough. Coulthard has missed that chance.
Three tenths faster in Sector 2.
Massa on full charge. On the last lap he posted a 125.48. That's a fair bit faster than Alonso. He's currently lapping in the mid 126 range. The top 8 are as follows. Massa is first. Alonso is second.
Scheduled stop the end of this lap. Careful on your way in this lap.
There's a decent scrap going on for P11. Surely Montero will be heading for the pits in the next couple of laps. It'll be interesting to see if Liuzzi can make something of this.
Looks like he'll be first in. There's a chance, assuming he gets great in and out laps and a good pit stop. They'll probably short fill him.
Take it easy while the tyres are blue. Hold grip. They'll soon heat up and turn green on the indicator.
14th place is starting to heat up. Liuzzi will have to make his stop in the next couple of laps. This may be the chance Klian has been waiting for.
We're fairly certain Liuzzi will be first into the pits. He was last time. This should give Alonso the perfect opportunity to put in some flying laps while he has the lighter car and see if he can't get past him. We don't know how much fuel each car has at the moment though, and he's going to have to do a lot of work.
This is lap 16. Alonso leads. Barrichello is second. Massa is third. He slid down from second. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. Heidfeld is in fifth. Jenson Button in sixth. David Coulthard is seventh. And Villeneuve is eighth. The contest for 14th place is starting to heat up. Klian must be running low on fuel by now. Ralf Schumacher has a shot at overtaking him in the pits.
I expect to see Klian pit first. He was first in last time. This should give Alonso the perfect opportunity to put in some flying laps while he has the lighter car and see if he can't get past him. We still don't know exactly how much fuel they're each carrying since the last pit stop, and he's still got a lot to do. That was a strong end to the lap from Klian. The gap is half a second at the moment.
Let's take a quick look at the current leaders. Alonso leads. Massa is second. He's up from third. The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
Ralf Schumacher goes faster still. The gap has decreased to 0.4 of a second. Klian knows he has to respond and he's doing well. He's eked out the margin by another 10.
Christian Klian drives up to his pit box. Klian speeds away from his garage.
Ralf Schumacher is quickest through Sector 2. The split is now stretched out to 27 seconds.
2/3 race distance. Alonso leads. Massa is second. Michael Schumacher third.
Ralf Schumacher is pushing hard now. He extends the gap by a fairly substantial 0.8 of a second.
The mechanics are out in the Toyota pits.
Ralf Schumacher completes a good first sector. The gap sits around the 29-second mark.
Here comes Ralf Schumacher into the pits.
That's 10 laps.
Ralf Schumacher exits the pit lane.
Ralf Schumacher takes the place. He makes his way past Clean.
Massa on full charge. That last lap was a 1:27.58. That's significantly faster than Alonso. He's been lapping around the low 151s. We're now 3/4 of the way into this race. Massa is first. Alonso is second. Third is Barrichello. Button is fourth. Michael Schumacher fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Sixth is Rosberg. Heidfeld is in seventh. And in eighth is Coulthard. Massa is putting the pressure on here. His previous lap was a 1:26.86. That's a fair bit faster than Alonso. The gap is now bang on 18 seconds. We head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix. Massa is first, Alonso is second, third is Barrichello, fourth Michael Schumacher, Button is fifth, sixth is Heidfeld, David Coulthard is seventh, and Nico Rosberg eighth. Alonso is on a charge now. His previous lap was a 1:26.91. Barrichello isn't as quick as that. He's been lapping the circuit at the low end of 1:31. Here's the current top 8. Massa is first, Alonso is second, third is Barrichello, fourth Michael Schumacher, Button is fifth, sixth is Heidfeld, David Coulthard is seventh, and Nico Rosberg eighth.
tyres are starting to get worn, and this will affect the levels of grip you're getting.
Massa is putting the pressure on here. His previous lap was a 1:26.96. He started to pull away from Alonso. The gap has widened to around 19 seconds. 26 of this Grand Prix. Massa is first. Alonso is second. Third is Barrichello. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. Button is fifth. Sixth is Heidfeld. David Coulthard is seventh. And Nico Rosberg eighth.
With just a few laps to go, it looks like Coulthard has raised his game. He might actually catch him. He is now more of a threat to Heidfeld. At present, the gap between them is 2 seconds. Heidfeld gained some ground through sector 1. The gap is now out to 2.2 seconds.
As we head into the final few laps, Massa is first. Alonso is second. Third is Barrichello. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. Button is fifth.
Heidfeld continues to extend his lead. He's opened up the gap by another 0.2 of a second. Coulthard has started to close in again through the previous sector. The gap has been cut to 2.2 seconds. That's another great sector by Coulthard. At present, the gap between them is 2 seconds.
Let's take a look at the current top 8 positions. Massa is first. Alonso is second. Third is Barrichello. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. Button is fifth. Sixth is Heidfeld. David Coulthard is seventh. And Nico Rosberg eighth.
Coulthard beats his opponent in sector 2. The gap's been cut to 1.4 seconds. Heidfeld has started to respond. That time was quicker than his opponent. He's pulled ahead by another 0.9 seconds. Massa in P1 has begun his last lap.
If you're going to do anything, make sure it works first time. This is the last lap for you.
Heidfeld continues to extend his lead. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second. As the race enters the final lap, Coulthard has almost caught up with the car in front. I just wonder if he's got enough time to overtake him.
With only 1 lap to go, the current top 8 looks like this. Massa is first. Alonso is second.
Coulthard has started to close in again through the previous sector. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. That's another great sector by Coulthard. The gap is now 2.3 seconds. Massa races past the checkered flag for the maximum 10 points and top spot on the podium. Heidfeld has started to respond. That time was quicker than his opponent. He's managed to extend his lead by another 0.2 of a second. Alonso should hang on to finish second. Another brilliant weekend here in Melbourne, I think you'll agree. Join us in 2 weeks' time when we'll be heading back to Europe for a 5-race stint that will start at San Marino, where Ferrari will be expected to put on a show of strength for the ever-loyal Tifosi. Following that, it's the Nürburgring for the European Grand Prix. Then Barcelona in Spain, and then heading into June, we've got the wonderfully glamorous, star-studded Monaco Grand Prix, and finally on to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix before heading stateside. We hope you'll join us for all of them. See you soon.